Hello, my lovelies. This is going to be some spiritual guidance for the week. So let's see, where do we want to start? I feel like there is some things that are going to change with Saturn going retrograde. I'd have to check the dates, but it's very soon. I feel like there's a lot of things that are going to be dealt with through karma. So if you've been dealing with some really rough situations in your life, I feel like as long as you're on the up and up and you have not done anything that's not good, that you will actually be reaping some good karma. And for some of you, you get a front row seat to watch these people crash and burn. And for others, you're going to be in the spotlight and shining. And others that have hurt you or wronged you are going to be the ones that have to sit back and watch you blow up. Let's see what else we have. All right, your focus currently could be on your home life. So creature comforts, maybe you're redecorating your home, things like that. Home and family relationships are going to be the focus right now. And it may be time to reevaluate some things. Are the relationships in your life working? Are they not working for you? You might have a change of heart somewhere and need to reevaluate whether these things are serving your highest good. It's also time for you to stride out into new territory. So be willing to actually take that first step and try new things. Don't always stay stuck and stagnant. Sometimes we actually have to learn to go in a new direction. So there's some sort of adventure that beckons you. And remember to use compassion. What was I saying about a glow up? You may need to shine your light brightly. I feel like this is an important lesson for you. You might be a wallflower. You might be somebody that kind of gets overlooked, or maybe you have in the past. I feel like that is about to change for a lot of you. Let's see what else we have. What soul lessons do we need to know? Acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. This always reminds me of, I want to say it's like the AA slogan, something about, give me a second, let me remember what this, all right, it's something to the effect of, Lord, grant me the strength to accept the things that I can change, acknowledge the things that I cannot, and the wisdom to know the difference. So it's called the Serenity Prayer, I believe. But acceptance, learning to accept the things that you can't change and let them go. See failure as an opportunity to learn and grow. So remember that you never truly fail at anything. It may just be a life lesson that you need to learn something from. Learn that lesson, master it, release it, and move forward in a new direction. And that creates some balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So you're starting to come into alignment, you're starting to come into balance, and that's going to be an important thing for you. Maybe that's something that you've never known before. Maybe that's something that's new to you. Maybe you've lived a life of chaos and turmoil, and so this is an opportunity for things to be very peaceful and very balanced for you. And blame. This is something that we need to release. Remember, if you're blaming yourself or others for things, instead change that. Take accountability where it's needed. I accept responsibility for my well-being. All right, let's see what we have from the star seeds. What does the collective need to know? Cracked open, rock bottom. Surrender to the alchemy of life. So you might be hitting rock bottom. I feel like for some of you, it's like enough is enough. You're tired of the same old, same old. You're tired of feeling the way that you feel. And so I feel like for some of you, it's time to surrender. We all have a divine plan for our life. Sometimes it takes a very long time for us to figure out what that is, and that's okay. Your timeline is different for every single person. So even if you see like your friends or family being super successful early in your life and you're like, when is it going to happen for me? It will happen when the time is right. So keep going towards your dreams and your goals. But I feel like it's time for you to surrender to the divine plan. The courageous peony. Multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. It's time for you to stop hiding. It's time for you to stop hiding your gifts. It's time for you to stop hiding maybe behind a mask or filters or things that maybe make you feel more comfortable. Sometimes it's better for us to just be who we are, to be seen, flaws and all, because we are unique in nature and we're supposed to be seen the way that we are. Karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. So you could be ending a karmic situation or relationship. Remember that a karmic partner is a teacher for you, that they're meant to mirror all of the unhealed wounds and trauma to bring those to the surface, and the ultimate goal with a karmic relationship or partnership is to teach us how to let go and learn to love ourselves. Also surrendering to the divine plan. So if you're dealing with a karmic situation or partnership, know that it will leave your life once you have learned the lessons that they are there to teach you. So it's important that you grasp those and that you finally release those. Again, don't blame them for all the negativity that they bring to your life. They're showing you the parts of you that need to heal. These are things that you yourself need to work on, and they're just in your life to be the catalyst to show you how to do so. Child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. Trust your intuition always. Do not ignore that. I did a video yesterday talking about using your discernment, and that's a gift that not everybody seems to have. So I feel like it's crucial that you listen to your instincts, to your intuition, to your higher self, to spirit, to source. All of those things will help to navigate on your path. But if you ignore those, you're going to keep going down the same kind of spiral that you don't want to be on. So instead of going down a path that is causing you a lot of turmoil, see what you need to learn from the lesson and go in a new direction, and trust your instincts along the way. All right, what signs, symbols, and synchronicities do you need for the week? What do they need to see? Evil eye. So somebody could be sending you evil intentions. The evil eye is a ward to help you to actually reflect or deflect those things, return them to sender. So the evil eye, reflecting back evil intention. This is a sign of protection. Return to sender any evil energy. What else do we need to see? 1111. So there's new beginnings coming for you. You could be seeing this number as a reminder that you're on the right path. It's also a twin flame number. It is mirrored energy, but you are on the right path. So keep going towards your healing and eventually union. And Cinderella's shoe. Something must be left behind in order to go towards your new beginning. So that creates a sense of vulnerability. Are you willing to be vulnerable? Are you willing to leave the past behind to get to your new life? If you remember in the story of Cinderella, she had only so long to go encounter the prince at the ball. And as she hurries out to get her carriage before midnight, she loses the shoe. So she left something behind, but in order for him to find her, she had to leave that piece of her behind. So that's kind of the transformation, is that are you willing to leave the pieces and the past behind in order to gain this new beginning? Some of that creates some vulnerability. Are you willing to be vulnerable? That might be something you're working on. Shadow work is how you get there. That's how you're able to stand in your authenticity, how you're able to face your own fears and your own shadows and be able to go forward. So some inner work may be needed, but you will reclaim your power. The Trident tells us that you might have a lot of emotions coming up to the surface. I definitely did yesterday. So you're going to be able to control those. Think of the sea as it rages. It's got magnificent power. Water is sometimes calm and it's sometimes very tumultuous, if I could get the word out right. So like you are the storm. You have the power to create peace in your life or create conflict and chaos. So you choose. And the Eye of Ra. So this could be something that you're seeing as well. The Eye of Ra is masculine energy. You could be having issues with your right eye at this time. Using reason and logic, things like facts and figures. It's masculine energy, so it's more logic related. Could also be that this person is very protective over you, or it could be a situation. The anchor shows us that we have stability in our life coming. There is safety there, there's resilience, there's stability, and I feel like you need the confidence and the strength in order to go towards this new adventure. The Butterfly. We're going through some sort of metamorphosis. Things are meant to change, so allow that to happen. Remember, you cannot have caterpillar conversations with butterflies and vice versa. Once we go through this evolution into the butterfly, you can no longer return to be a caterpillar. That's about leaving something behind. The transformation is almost complete for you. Are you ready to emerge in your new form? The butterfly is very symbolic for life cycles closing and things transforming. So keep hope alive. There is some sort of rebirth coming. And the Anouk. Are you grounded in your divinity? Are you connecting to source energy and listening to your higher self and your intuition? If you are not, this is an indication that whatever your spiritual or religious beliefs are, it's time to get acquainted with those. Have a great week. We'll see you soon.